Welcome back, America. It's propitious that we have with us the great Newt Gingrich, former speaker, but not just any former speaker, one of the greatest speakers in American history. You know, Newt, you went into quite a battle there with Bill Clinton, 1995, 1996 period. I want you to explain why this, what's going on today, is so different from what you really forced Clinton to do so many years ago.
Well, it's really a fascinating study in how America works. In 1995, we had an absolute majority committed to balancing the budget, to reforming welfare, to cutting taxes. And we couldn't get the attention of the Clinton White House. So we closed the government twice, once for 5 days, and then for 29 days over Christmas and New Year. In that process, of course, the Washington press corps said, oh, this was a disaster, it's going to destroy the Republicans, etc. The end result was we became the first re-elected Republican majority in the House since 1928. And the reason is simple. We were fighting for things the American people wanted. The American people wanted smaller government. The American people wanted less spending. The American people wanted a balanced budget. The American people wanted welfare reform. They wanted welfare reform so badly that when we finally brought the bill to the floor, the Democrats split evenly, 98 yes, 98 no, because in half their districts, they couldn't go home if they voted against welfare reform. Bill Clinton had a clear decision to make. And in June of 1995, his staff said, you got to stand up to Gingrich and fight for liberalism. And he said, if I do that, I won't get reelected. So I'm going to work with Newt. And by the State of the Union in 1996, you'll remember, he came to the Capitol, he stood up there and he said, the era of big government is over. And if you look at it on C-SPAN, I'm right behind him. I have to stand and applaud, because as a conservative, how can you not applaud that? So that was the base for 35 days of Clinton and myself negotiating face-to-face, and we produced the only 4 consecutive balanced budgets in the last century. Now, what's different? These guys are crazy. First of all, Schumer and Jeffries, the Democratic leaders in the Senate and the House, both come from New York City, a city so left-wing it's about to elect a big government socialist with weird values. So in their world, what they're doing makes perfect sense. It's the rest of America where it doesn't make perfect sense. In America's New Majority Project, which we run, we did a poll. There are 2 things the American people want. No increase in spending. Don't close the government. Well, guess what? The Democrats have just adopted a double negative strategy. They want to close the government to force an increase in spending. Now, it's not easy to be against both things at the same time, and yet they don't understand the American people. I'll just close by saying this. Abraham Lincoln said in 1858, with popular sentiment, nothing can fail. Without popular sentiment, nothing can succeed. The Democrats, isolated in New York, with leadership out of touch with reality, have no idea what the popular sentiment is, and that's why I think they've stumbled into a disaster.
Let me ask you this. I am concerned. I am hearing from reliable people that the middle may start to collapse. In other words, some of these so-called moderate or left-of-center Republicans, some of whom are facing tough races, some of whom are facing no races, particularly on the extension of Obamacare and Obamacare increases to illegal immigrants. And the warning flare has been sent up. What would you say, when we come back, what would you say to these Republicans who are thinking about buckling and throwing in on such an important issue like that, and in my view, undermining the whole point of standing fast on a continuing resolution that is just supposed to fund the government, not increase spending?
Want even more Fox News on YouTube? Become a Fox News Patriot today. Click join to find out how.